I am with hardcore legend Mick Foley. Mick, you're back in Western New York. How does that feel?
Honestly, maybe I better tell a fib. It feels great to be back here in Western New York. Actually, I grew up coming up to the Canandaigua Lake every summer. So I got a lot of family around here. Unfortunately, they couldn't make it. I invited them. We had a suite, and it turned out that the little town they live in was having their bicentennial celebration. So bicentennial outruled hardcore legend homecoming.
Being a big baseball fan, do you like the concept of the baseball games combined with the wrestling shows?
Yeah, it is. It's an awesome concept. This way, wrestling fans who might not otherwise check out minor league baseball games can see what that's all about. Baseball fans who might not otherwise go to wrestling matches can see what that's all about. And in a best case scenario, you got big time baseball fans who also are big time wrestling fans.
Keeping with the baseball theme, talk about your book you're coming out.
Yeah, hey, free plug here, not bad. Yeah, I do have a baseball book, something of a baseball novel. I mean, there's a lot going on in the book outside of baseball, but it turns out that every big event in this kid Scooter's life revolves around either watching baseball or playing the game. For example, when his father accidentally shoots him, it's watching the 1969 final game of the World Series. And so for baseball fans, apparently they find it very authentic. I did a lot of research. I'm a big research man, so if it's in there, it's probably true. And I like to think I have a pretty good way of telling stories so that even if somebody's not a baseball fan, they can find themselves enjoying the book. And that's Scooter. I don't have a Western New York signing, but it's available August 23rd. At bookstores everywhere.
How was it to be involved with the ECW reunion shows? What kind of feelings did that evoke?
Yeah, I did them both. Hardcore homecoming was a little different because I knew I was coming in late, had to take my daughter to a softball game, was afraid for a little while I was going to miss it because of traffic, but I did get there, and Shane Douglas had made it important that nobody know I was there, including the wrestlers. So I was kind of rushed in under top secrecy and sequestered in a room. So I couldn't tell you what the show looked like. It sounded good through the walls. And then 2 days later, I really had fun being a part of the ECW WWE pay-per-view with Joey Styles.
How do you feel about a lot of the ECW alumni getting a look now from the WWE from the success of the reunion shows and the DVDs that have come out?
Yeah, we'll see. I'd be better able to answer that in about 6 months when we see if they actually have signed some of the guys to contracts and how they're doing. I think they could have followed up a little better, to tell you the truth. I think at least one of those shows needs a little injection of excitement. And I don't know why the decision was made not to follow up on it. But if I was a casual WWE fan and I checked out the ECW show, I'd be like, hey, how come there's so much more energy going on here? So that may have been a concern as well.
You're involved in politics. Anything new on the horizon with Mick Foley in politics?
No, not really. I still hope at some time, where the discussion can turn towards, people in this country who don't have it so well, and people in other countries who are starving to death. Because I believe it was LBJ who said many years ago, and it's just as true today, the richest country in the world can afford to win the war on poverty, but we can't win it if nobody's paying attention to it. So I hope the discussion changes sometime soon.
Mick, thank you very much. It's a pleasure. I love, whenever I run into you, it's always good talking to you, and you're always entertaining, and good luck with everything.
Have a nice day.